السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. اللهم صل على محمد وآل بيت محمد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Hello everybody, I hope you are having a wonderful day. I have missed you, and today we are going to talk about a very easy and beautiful lesson. It is called special events. Special events. It is Unit 5, Lesson 9. Okay? Before we start with the lesson, we'll have some revision about previous lesson, which we had some very beautiful word. We had gorgeous, which means very beautiful. The sport car is gorgeous. This sport car is gorgeous. Workshop, which is a room or building in which things are made or repaired. I'm still working on the car in the workshop. Craftsman, a person who is skilled in a particular craft, like a blacksmith, carpenter, mechanic. My dad is a great craftsman. He is a carpenter. Family business, something all the family does for living. Our family business is making cakes. Skill, the ability to do something very well. I have very bad skills at Warzone, the game. Now let's see what is our lesson. Special events. Match each card with an event. Then discuss these questions. Okay, we are going to look at these cards, know what they are, then we are going to match them to the words below. First, we read these questions. How do you celebrate each event? For which do you have a big meal? For which do you exchange gifts? For which do you go to a ceremony? Okay? Let's look. Number one, it's a girl. John and Mary Smith are happy to announce the birth of their daughter Susan on the 20th of January 2014. Wishing you health and happiness in the new year. To John, you are invited to a birthday party on Saturday, June 12th at 3 p.m. I hope you can come from Basel. Mr. and Mrs. Al-Hamza and Mr. and Mrs. Al-Turki request the pleasure of your company at the wedding of their children, Fuad and Noura, on November 14th, 2014. Okay, so now we have looked at these cards. Now we need to decide what do they belong to. We have New Year card, which is what? Which is this one, wishing you health and happiness in the new year. Birthday invitation, this one. Birth announcement, this one. Wedding invitation, this one. Now let's see the sentences which answer the questions above. We have seen. We celebrate New Year's Eve by watching fireworks in the sky and exchange gifts. We celebrate a birthday by going to a birthday party. We celebrate a birth announcement by giving a gift. We celebrate marriage by attending a wedding ceremony and having a big meal, or have a big meal. Okay? This is how I do it and how my family does it. Okay? Now, let's go on to this email. Read the email and answer the questions in exercise A in the activity book. We are going to read the email, then we are going to discuss the grammatical rule, which is very, very easy. Then we are going to answer exercise A, B, and so on. Okay? Dear Noor, how are you? I'm sorry I haven't written for a long time. I've been very busy. I've got exciting news to tell you. I'm going to have a little cousin. I don't know if it'll be a boy or a girl, but we expect it will be born in March. I think my aunt and uncle have thought of names for him or her, but they refuse to tell me what they are. My aunt told me there was a big argument in her family about her name, so she doesn't want to tell anyone until the baby is born. I think they might name the baby after my grandfather or grandmother, but I've got some better ideas. If it's a boy, I like the name Alan, which means handsome. If it's a girl, I think she should be called Ida. That means joyful. What do you think? What do you think? Anyway, I'm very excited. I have offered to babysit whenever they want because I love taking care of children. Next year, I'll be spending a lot of time at my aunt and uncle's house. Write soon and tell me what's new with you. Love, Helen. Look here. Now that we have read the email, we have look. Some verbs are usually followed by to plus infinitive like refuse, agree, offer, want, decide, promise, learn, remember, forget. Okay? These verbs whenever we have them in a sentence في أي مكان يأتن فيه الجملة usually they are followed by to يكون المتبوعات ب to زائدا infinitive فعل بدون أي إضافة. Look here. I want to drive a car. Want plus to plus drive a car. She refused to help her parents with the dishes. Refused to plus help. He promised to clean his room after playing the piano. Promised to clean. I agreed to buy my daughter a new toy. Agreed to buy. Ali offered to let me stay at his house. Offered plus to plus let. We decided to order food from the restaurant. Look, whenever we have these verbs, they are followed by to and verb infinitive. Answer these questions about the email on student's book. Use your own words where possible. What is Helen's news? Her news that she's going to have a little cousin. Why did her aunt refuse to tell her the possible names for the baby? She didn't tell her because there was a big argument about it. What names does Helen like? She likes Alan and Ida. What do the names mean? Alan means handsome and Ida means joyful. What did Helen offer to do? She offered to babysit. Clear? Let's move to other exercise. Complete the sentences with the correct endings. When I met him at the station, I offered to help him carry his suitcases. She refused to work late because she had to pick up her children. There was a lot to do, so we agreed to we agreed to help mom prepare the party. For my brother's birthday, I decided to buy him a music CD. She's very reliable. If she promises to do something, she always does it. I'm going to England to learn to speak English. If you go to the cinema, you mustn't forget to what? To turn off your mobile. I haven't seen him for a long time, but I expect to what? To see him at the wedding. Do you have any questions? If you have, please send them to me. Now these two exercises are homework for you. Thank you for listening and have a great and wonderful day.